never been here before, and the crazy thing is, I have a picture from many years ago under that horse, and I was so shocked to realize this mall is behind it.
It's my first time being down in this area, and it's really cool. There's a lot of really fun buildings around here, including the mall itself. Check out the design here. Look at this like really curvy, futuristic look to it. I have a feeling it's going to be a little nicer in here than I was expecting.
I know it's a fancier mall, so probably not going to be too long in there, but yeah, let's go check it out.
We've entered the mall. First impressions.
It's fancy. It's very white. It's glowing. Very empty. There doesn't seem to be a lot of people here.
Yeah.
Because you probably need a big budget to be shopping on this floor.
From what we can see so far, we've got some Louis Vuitton, we got Balenciaga, we've got Hermes?
Hermes, yes.
Hermes. This one?
I don't know how to say that.
Rolex, Cartier.
Yeah.
A lot of really high-end stuff going on here so far.
It's just clean and it's beautiful, but there's not much to look at. That's interesting to me.
Yeah, a lot of big open areas. Look at the cool design here. I love the way you can't really tell which floor is which between the escalators and the curvy kind of cutouts in the floor. Wow, and then at the top of the escalator, this beautiful kind of bronzy, goldy geometric mirror on the ceiling. This corner actually reminds me a lot of the TRX mall in Kuala Lumpur with this kind of new age luxury.
Okay, so we're on the second floor now, and things are starting to get more affordable the higher you go. There was a Zara back there. I'm standing in front of a Sephora, and you'll see a lot more traffic on this floor. There's seating on this floor as well, so much more people friendly, I guess, more shopping friendly. Starting to feel like more of a normal mall the higher you go. And also, look at this view.
And you can see from the second floor, the Louis Vuitton store downstairs has this curvy look to it, just like the mall. I wonder if that was on purpose or a coincidence. So I've heard of this mall for many years, but it seems like, I don't know if it just got a renovation or they just started rebuilding it. I don't know, because there's a lot of new stores coming in here. And everything looks very fresh, very clean in here. Am I missing something? Has this mall not been here for many years? This store is super cool. It must be a local Thai brand, but they've got this really rustic, fun cafe with all this really unique clothing inside. And look at the entrance door. I don't think I've ever seen a store design like this before.
So we're on the third floor now, and I just noticed these little signs that tell you what all the stores are. I'm pretty sure these were on the other floors as well, but I only just noticed. So that just gives it that little elevated type of a look too. And on this floor, there's Uniqlo, there is Muji, a lot of stores that we love, definitely more affordable.
And now we've made it to the top of this overlook here, and look how pretty it is. This sign says Central Chidlom. Does that mean there's another mall here that I don't know about? We're gonna have to check that out later. So this level looks like it has a lot of cafes on it. There are some really pretty, like kind of French looking cafes. And then this little cutesy one here. I love these curtains here. That's really cute. And this is probably the prettiest version of this restaurant that we've seen yet. I love this new look. This cafe has a beautiful view over the BTS here. But not only that, it's actually kind of suspended in the air. There's nothing actually below it. So that's all your seating all the way around here. And just a big empty space below. So we're on the fourth floor now. This level is very unique. There are a whole bunch of like futuristic technologies and really cool things I've never seen before. Look at this gym equipment. How beautiful is this? I've never seen anything like it. It's like wooden handles with chrome or stainless steel. I had no idea there was this niche out there of fancy, luxurious gym equipment. And this floor has no shortage of fancy wellness shops, spas, salons, nails, even a Smeg store over here. And now that we're nearing the top here, we've got the opposite view of these escalators and curvy floors. Still a few floors to go. But before we hit the last two floors here, We've heard there's a very unique food court here, so we're gonna head down there. So one of the most unique parts about this mall is on the lower ground floor, you're gonna find a little food market. At first, what I thought is it's just kind of food goods like this, souvenirs, snacks, that sort of thing, all bunch of packaged items. But in fact, if you continue to the back, there is this giant food court here. So you can actually come directly down here from outside, right where we started the video today, and come right down here into the food court. And what I really love about this is the design in here. It's got this traditional Thai wooden feel to it. A lot of like old pottery, and a lot of the stalls are made to look like street stalls. And it's a lot bigger than it seems. As you continue further and further back into this food court, it opens up into this humongous area. There is so much seating and so many food options. But what you will find is that the prices are a little bit higher here. Quite a bit higher actually. This is not like your typical Thailand food court. Got a lot of dishes starting at about 100 and going all the way up to 250, 200. I think I even saw one for 300 plus, but the quality that I'm seeing, the portions that I'm seeing look fantastic, and I would say well worth the 100 plus baht you're going to spend. Even the drinks are more on the high end here. This is the more affordable stall, but the drinks are still 50 to 70 baht each.
So another thing that makes this food court super unique is as soon as you walk in, they give you one of these cards and it's loaded with 1,000 baht, and then you just scan at the different vendors as you pick up your food. And then at the end is where you pay, and I believe there's a 5% service charge because they pretty much treat it like a restaurant. Like, they put out the food on the plate for you, on the table for you, sorry. They clean up after you. It's very fancy, like you feel like you're in a restaurant. So yeah, I've never been at a food court like this before, where you essentially are handed 1,000 baht. And if you lose one of them, actually it's 1,000 baht too. So make sure you don't lose it. So I love braised beef. So I got a braised beef noodle soup. All these sauces. I want to try the sauces first though to see what this green one is. Never had this green thing before, I don't think. Maybe.
Spicy.
Oh my gosh. Hold on.
It's like citrusy, spicy, but you don't realize it until it hits your throat.
Whoa, I've never had that type of a sauce before. That is quite good, but I don't know if it's gonna go in the soup. I'm just gonna have it as is to see what it's like, what it needs. It's almost sweet. Oh, there's some fatty bits in here too. It actually tasted like bone marrow. Wow, this is really nice. The soft meat is really nice, like the fatty bits and all that, but the actual braised beef is a bit chewier than you'd expect for braised beef.
Okay, look at this work of art here. We saw this trio of meats with the egg, and I had to have it. I'm gonna start with this crispy pork. While it's still crispy, it's got a sauce on it. That's really good. That pork is juicy, it is thick, it is super crispy. The crispy pork was actually my favorite one of the three, and that's not usual for me. I usually like the other two more than that, so that says something about how juicy and crispy that pork is.
All paid up. And the nice thing is you can pay with a credit card at the end. So super easy.
All right, back to the mall tour. We are headed up to the 5th floor now, and it's looking very Christmassy. So at the time we're filming this, it's just about Christmas time, and it looks beautiful here. Seems like a really lovely place to come have some dinner. These restaurants are really well designed, and a lot of them look like they have these really pretty views off the 5th floor of the mall. And speaking of really pretty restaurant designs, check out these wooden shutters letting in this beautiful sunlight, and these cool neon lights with these leaves on the top. Very, very pretty. This one has a whole rooftop patio here. Okay, how pretty is this? On the 6th floor, there's a movie theater. Looks very fancy. Check out these seats. Gourmet food or popcorn, ticket concierge, and look at the seats. They look super comfortable. This one's even a whole couch. This theater is so fancy. They have black truffle popcorn. And the rest of this floor though looks really fancy. Look how pretty this looks with the skylight, these twinkly lights, and this like geometric wooden design over here. Especially with the Christmas village down here. It looks very fun. Wow, what is this? This floor is really cool. It feels like a bookstore up here, but it's all these individual shops. Even some food and drinks up here. Very cool. And there's an open balcony, so I'm definitely going to check that out. This view looks incredible. Oh, it's just this tiny little square, so I guess it's just for smoking or something. But look at the view. Look at these buildings out here. Okay, I waited for no one to be in here so I could show you how cool is this bathroom. Look at the view. That pool looks quite inviting right now. Wonder what this huge empty space is gonna end up being. Okay, this is for sure my favorite floor of the whole place. I love the design up here. The geometric wood shapes with these really cute cafes up here. I love the leaf design with the lights. Just this very community feel up here with these little pop-up shops and stuff.
I knew you'd love this floor. I was walking around and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so nice.
So nice.
And like, we love any place with like bookstores and cafes and like wood, and this place has all of that. It's so pretty, and these like lights that are hanging, I'm sure you talked about it. This is my favorite floor.
I just said that.
Yay.
That's funny. And look at the snowmen. This is so funny. I was trying not to make this a Christmas video because I know this will probably be like January when you see this, but this is so fun.
And there's all of these places up there too with like Japanese inspired drinks and desserts, and everyone's just hanging out. This just feels like a whole different space on its own. It doesn't feel like it's part of this mall, and it's my favorite part. We've already said it, but I'm like, wow, they really saved the best for last, all the way up top.
And what a difference from how you enter the mall. It felt very like
stark,
a little like stuffy down there with like the luxury and all that, but
like too fancy for us.
Yeah.
And
the further we went up, it just got lighter and lighter and lighter.
The more we belong. I love this floor.
Wow. Why isn't anyone talking about this? It's so cool.
I don't know if anyone makes it up all the way here.
True.
Wow. So that was Central Embassy. Thanks for coming along with us. If you've enjoyed hanging out, please do subscribe.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.